Hello, my name is Huff, and I'm the Contractor Success Manager here at Rewiring America. In this video, I will walk you through the process, step by step, on how to register for our contractor network. Our network is built in partnership with the great folks at the Better HVAC Alliance. The first part of the registration will be to create an account on the Better HVAC website, and then on through the process that includes taking the Rewiring America Pledge and uploading of your license, whether it's mechanical or whatever your region issues you, as well as your certificate of insurance. If you don't have those documents at the time of registration, you will receive an email in which you can reply to and then attach them to complete the process. However, the fastest way to complete this process is to have them ready for upload at the time of registration. So let's get started. Okay, folks, the first thing we're going to do is begin the application process. Now, we have the choice of logging in or joining, and since we're creating a new account, we're going to join. And so we're going to enter in our name, our email address, and we're going to create a password. Going to hit next. Now it's going to ask you, are you an HVAC professional or an industry champion? That's someone that maybe works for one of the organizations like ACA or something like that. Tell us about your experience. You can also choose to add a profile pic, enter your phone number, and also a website. Now remember, all the things that have asterisks are things that you need that are mandatory. So I'm going to choose my home state of West Virginia. I live in Harpers Ferry. I put in my zip code. You can also add social media links such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or whatever you want to do there. And we want you to share about what does Better HVAC mean to you. In other words, why do you want to be a part of an organization such as Rewiring America and Better HVAC? What is it that you do or how you believe about the HVAC industry as a whole? And why you want to be seen as someone who does more quality work. And so here's where you would share that information. Now you're going to enter your company name. Company logo is optional. What is your role? On Better HVAC, you can be a technician or other types of positions like that, but to actually make it to the Rewiring America contractor network, you need to be someone who's a decision maker for your company, such as a manager, comfort advisor, administration, trainer, owner, something of that nature. So I'm going to choose owner. When did you start at the company? Describe my responsibilities. Again, I'm putting in some really crazy answers here just to be able to show you how to get through the process. Now, this is an important area right here. Services offered. What services do you offer? Because we're not only looking for people who install high efficiency heat pumps, but we're also looking for professionals who do such thing as indoor air quality testing, or they do load calculations, home leakage testing, things like that. So it's not just heat pump installation, but it's also the things that go along with that. There are some firms that just do load calculations, or they do home performance testing, things like that. So you would check any boxes that pertain to the business and the services that you offer. I just chose a few. It's asking me to save my password, and I'm going to continue. Now, this is the HVAC Better HVAC Pledge. It's about your commitment to quality and to creating a community. So I'm going to sign my name right here. Okay, and I have now completed my profile. And so now that we've created this profile, now it only shows my profile is 69% complete. Why is that? Because I didn't add photos and there was some information that I had not finished. So for that profile to be complete and make sure that I get all that information on there, because again, it's just going to give you more visibility these are things that you're going to want to go back and do if you didn't have that information available to you. Now that we have a profile set up on Better HVAC, now we see here to the right that we have available certifications, and Rewiring America shows up here. And so now I'm going to hit apply now. It did bring in all the other information, such as my email, my contact name. And I'm going to again put here that that I'm the president or owner, and make sure that everything that requires a field. So we see here this asterisk. So it's going to make me put a street address. And so I'm going to put a street address. And now that everything that has an asterisk on it, which means that is a required field, once those all required fields are done, you'll see now that this next button is available. I'm going to hit next. And now is where I'm going to upload my required documents. I'm going to click to upload. I'm going to go to my downloads. And I'm just going to choose a PDF that I have on my computer. I'm going to do this again. And now I have uploaded the documents. Now, again, when you go to do this, you're going to want to upload your actual license. In some cases, people don't have mechanical licenses in their region or their jurisdiction. Where my state, we actually have a mechanical license. I found out some states don't have that. And so in those kind of instances, you're just going to upload the type of license that is required for you to be in business of, installing heat pumps or doing load calculations or whatever it is that you do in your business, home performance or whatever. And then your proof of insurance would be your COI, right? Your certificate of insurance. This just helps us to know that you are a legitimate business and that you are insured. Once you've uploaded those, you'll hit next. This is the Rewiring America Contractor Pledge. And as a Rewiring America Associated Contractor, you're pledging to do the following: to adhere to all applicable federal, state, county, and local codes. And you have to go and read each one of these and acknowledge that you've read them. You're going to sign this. The date is going to be the date that you do it, and you're going to hit submit application. Now the process is complete. And so now Better HVAC will look at your profile that you created there, and they will approve that on their end to make sure everything is complete. If they have any questions, they'll message you. But they'll also send the portion for the Rewiring America Associated Contractor will come to us, myself and Darren, and we'll take a look at that. And if there's anything that is needed, we will email you with the email address that you used. If everything is there complete, then we will, if everything is compliant, we will actually hit the approve button. If there are questions, again, we will email you first and try to work those things out in the event that there's some type of miscommunication or a different document needed or something to that, or if we have any type of questions about the type of business, if it's something not straightforward. But we will contact you and work with you on that. So appreciate you taking time to just watch this short video, and hopefully it just showed you how easy it is to go through this process. It's very quick. It's very painless. I'm a terrible typer, and I was still able to do it fairly quickly. And so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. We would love to help you through the process. Thank you so much.